Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Anderson Fogaca. Anderson Fogaca is a marketing professional with more than 13 years of experience in multinational and small businesses working with digital and offline marketing. He is responsible for ExitLag's brand introduction, management of promotional campaigns, e-commerce, digital performance, social media, materials for point of sale, and new product development, as well as interfacing with advertising agencies, media partners, and other external suppliers. He is knowledgeable in digital marketing strategies such as media planning, SEM, PPC, SEO, web analytics, lead generation campaigns, marketing automation, and others. Well, good afternoon, Anderson. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Brian. How are you doing? Thanks for having me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I appreciate you making the time, hailing out of the great country of Brazil. That's just so exciting. I love getting up every day to meet somebody new. But what's more exciting are the days I get to go international. So again, thank you very much. So let's just jump right into your story here. You've got quite the career in marketing as a marketing manager, senior executive. Now you're the head of growth at ExitLag. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Yeah, of course, Brian. It's a pleasure to be able to share a little more of my experience and talk about my career progression. I have been working in the marketing area since the beginning of my career. I started as an intern more than 14 years ago. And over time, I gradually progressed until I reached the position of the head of growth, which I hold today. And in addition to going through several hierarchical levels, I can say, I also had the opportunity to work in companies of different sizes, from startups to multinationals, in industries such as retail, finance, technology, education, and for the last, gaming, which is the industry I work in today. Since the beginning, I've always been very obsessed to deliver my best version every day, not only my personal life, but mainly my career. I've always had my goals very clear and well established. And I knew that the feeling of being recognized professionally by other people was one of my goals in life. So it's been a long and challenging path over this last 14 years to get here. And I can say that today I'm very happy in what I do. And what really inspires me is the opportunity of managing a team of brilliant people, where together we are building big projects for the industry. Having this opportunity to impact and help these colleagues to grow and making them develop professionally is my daily energy. And I'm sure that I still have a long journey ahead. And my dream is to be able to leave a legacy, to hear from a colleague in the future, oh, this guy was very important to my career. He was a great guy. I learned a lot from him. And we help the company to scale. That's the impact I want to make.
Awesome. Thank you. And I know that your diverse skill and experience that you've had over your career certainly will help you be that person to help others and leave a legacy, but I really appreciate your inspiration. Anderson, let's jump into the next question here. What can marketers do to help their companies stand out from others in their respective industries?
That's a very good question, Brian. So for marketers who want to differentiate their companies in highly competitive markets, I can say that the primary approach to achieving is a blend of 5 different points: data-driven insights, constant experimentation, strong branding, technological innovation, and the most important, a customer-centric culture. That means every action you plan, from a brand campaign to a communication via an influencer, for example, you need to think first in your customer. You need to understand if it will be, in fact, relevant to them. For those who definitely want to stand out, in my opinion, should pursue these 5 points. Just to sum up, these professionals leverage data-driven insights to deeply understand their audience and adapt their strategies accordingly. They build strong and authentic brands that align with the values and interests of their target audience, and use emerging technologies like AI, for example, to create unique customer experience. And above all, outstanding marketers instill culture of customer obsession across the organization, ensuring that every team is committed to delivering superior customer value, which ultimately differentiate the company in the market.
Thank you. There's a lot there to unpack, but I love what you're doing in that space as far as that marketing and growth that you are involved with. And of course, we talk about emerging technologies here, and that's something that we certainly want to leverage to give you that upper hand in today's market. So thank you for sharing. Anderson, what traits or tools do you think separate effective and ineffective growth marketing in the gaming industry?
Oh, Brian, that's another good one. I can mention a few key elements that separate the effective from the ineffective. Firstly, data literacy is crucial. Effective growth marketers are comfortable with, I can say, big data, analytics, and of course, measurement. They know how to read data, understand what it's telling them, and take appropriate action based on that data. They can differentiate between vanity metrics and key performance indicators, KPIs, that truly signal growth and customer engagement. Secondly, understanding the user journey is essential. Successful marketers, I can say that, especially in the gaming industry, need to understand player motivation, their challenge, and their overall journey through a game. This helps in creating personalized and impactful marketing campaigns. Thirdly, a good growth marketer must be creatively inclined, willing to experiment and think outside the box. I can say that gaming is a rapidly evolving industry, and what worked yesterday might not work today. So marketers must be willing to challenge conventional methods, be innovative, and test and experiment all the time. Lastly, they must have excellent communication skill, not just in delivering the marketing message to potential players, for example, but also in conveying their strategies and results to stakeholders within the company. So in essence, a mix of strong analytical skills, deep user understanding, creativity, and clear communication are the traits that I consider and that separate effective growth marketers in the gaming industry from their less effective counterparts.
Thank you. And those 4 key points truly are important and obviously help to the effectiveness of your growth marketing. But as you know, in the gaming industry, you've got to really get the interest of your audience. Been exposed in the gaming industry myself. My son was a professional esports player, so got to be around that, and it's a lot of excitement. So thank you for sharing, Anderson. Anderson, last question of the day. What impact do influencers have on growth marketing, and how difficult is it to achieve high performance without them?
Influencers definitely play a very important role in growth strategies due to their ability to reach and engage with a dedicated audience. They essentially serve as a bridge between your product or the service and potential customers, helping them to create awareness, generate interest, and ultimately drive conversions. The authenticity and their inherent trust with their followers can significantly amplify the growth efforts, enhancing not only engagement, but user acquisition. I can bring a practical example that we face here at ExitLag. As we are a global solution and we operate in many different countries, in some markets, for example, and specifically in Asia, our partners, we're calling here influencers, play an even more important role than channels directly linked to acquisition, such as paid media, for example. We have some partners that convert more into sales with a smaller cost than channels that are specifically considered for acquisition, such as paid media, for example. And of course, this is for our solution, for our business, and using this example of influencers in the gaming industry. Therefore, in our case, they are extremely necessary. But influencers have definitely taken on a very important role in growth strategies, not just here for B2C, that's my case, but also for B2B companies.
Thank you. And we've seen a lot of that lately. And I know several influencers in my space that are doing very well, and people are looking to them to have an impact on their growth marketing. So thank you for sharing. And Anderson, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Thanks, Brian. I'm very happy to be here. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Bye for now.